Hey y'all, hey. Sorry for the intro. Excuse me, my countdown. I had it on loop. So it hit y'all twice with it, which gave me a little time to drink my little bit of coffee that I am drinking on this afternoon, actually. Say, hey y'all, hey, welcome to my channel. I am your host, California Cutie. If this is your first time being with me, please hit the subscribe button. When you do that, hit the all for the notification, hit all so that you can know when I go live or put any new commentary or any videos out. You guys will be in the know. If you have been here before, please like, comment, share my videos. I appreciate it so much. Really, I do. You know, this thing, that's how it works. You guys have to hit that like button. I don't want to tell you guys to hit the thumbs down button, but that does show that you guys are engaging. So, I mean, it is what it is. I can't please everybody all the time, but I can please some of the people some of the time, and that's all I need to do. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for joining me. I know you guys can be anywhere in the world, but you're right here with me. So I'm gonna bring y'all into California Cuties world. We're just gonna talk about some things that's, you know, a little bit of hot topics that's going on, that I, just want to have a couple of little comments on. Nothing major, nothing big. So yeah, y'all, like I said, it's been a little minute since I dropped a video. So like I said, thank you guys for coming in. Hit that like button. Subscribe again. Please subscribe because I'm trying to grow my channel here. I'm a little over 300 subscribers here. And I'm trying to get to, that good 1,000 like they want you to do so you can be monetized and all that good stuff. So yeah, if you guys can help me out and just hit that subscribe button and let a friend or two or your family member know that I'm here and I'll drop, some good little content and stuff. And yeah, that's all I really want to, welcome you guys into my channel and make sure that you guys are all here for the shenanigans of it all. I'm in California. It's a beautiful day today. It's sunny today. We've been getting a lot of rain, which we needed. I think we just got off the deficit, which Californians, we hear y'all say deficit. As sorry as I am, and maybe sorry, not sorry, you don't care about the deficit. They still gonna water their grass. I don't have any grass, so I don't do that. But because I live in the high desert. So yeah, they water their grass, they washing their cars, trying to save that $20. Now their car washes is $20 and up. So yeah, they're trying to do all that good stuff, honey. So yeah, so I'm happy to tell y'all that we are supposedly out of the deficit, of the water deficit. So right now, y'all can use y'all water, but don't get too carried away, even though we do. That's just what California people do. We don't mean to, but that's what we do. So yeah, y'all, get enough of the welcoming you guys in. Let me go and hit this little intro for y'all, and then we get started on the show.
To the ball, you're making progress. Body go to drunk if you're making progress. Whether making millions or making more less, it really don't matter as long as you're progress. Making progress. Making progress. Whether making millions or making more less, it really don't matter as long as you're progress.
Sorry, y'all. I'm on my new monitor and all. I'm using my new monitor that the husband bought me, and yeah, I'm still trying to figure some things out. So I had to lean over to find out that my button was still muted after the intro. So I just had to lean on over, and y'all excuse the lean over and then lean back. I thought I was really my Fat Joe. I was leaning back. Okay. So yeah, y'all. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna talk about Juan Dixon, and apparently, y'all, this guy has been fired. He's been fired. This is who I'm speaking of, just in case y'all don't know. That is Mr. Juan Dixon. That is the wife. No, excuse me, y'all. You have to be acting like a wife now that he fired. I'm just joking, because wives get it. I'm a wife and I get it. So anyway, like I said, Juan has been fired from he's been fired from Coppin. I think that's how you say it. Coppin. I think it's called Coppin. But if it's Coppin, my bad, y'all. Coppin or Coppin, however you spell it or say it. Coppin State University. So yeah, he's been fired. They let him go. And that is because the whole thing is, if you guys watch Housewives of Potomac, that's Robin Dixon's husband, right? And at the end of the season, he at the end of Housewives of Potomac's season, right? It was brought up to Robin's attention, well, everybody's attention, but it was asked of Robin. There was an allegation that was said that happened on this university. Let me just read what I wrote. So Juan Dixon fired from Coppin State University. That takes on a whole new spin on the allegations. So was Robin lying when she said Juan handled the situation like she would have, like she would have, like she would have if it involved her kids? That's what she said. She said, you know what, Juan handled it. If my kids were involved, I would have, I wouldn't have changed anything. Basically, he handled it the way he was supposed to handle it. That's what she said. So if that's true, why they let him go, sis? I don't think they agree with what you said, Robin, which we all probably was side-eyeing you anyway, girl. Why are you always taking up for him at the wrong time? Your better comment would have been like, you know what? No comment at this time. It's going to court. It's going to go into, it's an allegation. I can't really say much. That would have been your go-to, girl. You don't go up there and be getting, oh yeah, if my kids were involved, yeah, he treated the situation just like I would want him to. No, he didn't. You're lying. Something ain't up. So yeah, so that goes back to, she also said that brother did not do nothing, when he was creeping, allegedly creeping with some Canadian woman that he went and dropped his little credit card or ATM card on, because she was stranded going to see her football boyfriend who stood her up. Don't make no sense. That don't make sense, honey. But Miss Robin thought it was cool to tell her side of the story and say, you know what, no. I didn't look at I didn't read the text. I didn't do any of that, but I know for a fact he just dropped his card off. Okay. It sounds like BS to me. That sounds like a whole lot of BS to me. So now I'm wondering if, everybody's been talking about Robin getting fired from Housewives of Potomac because she withheld information purposely so that she can get people to come to her Patreon page when she had a whole good story that she could have involved herself, her husband. Now they had a whole little supposed scandal and they work through it. We would have loved to see that. That's the kind of stuff that we want to see on Housewives, because that's real stuff that happens. People get cheated on, people work through it. People get cheated on, they divorce. People get cheated on, they try and make it work, then they divorce. They get cheated on, they divorce, and then they work it back out again. Yeah, we're here for that stuff. That's real life things that we like to see. So while she was deflecting and doing, shucking and jiving and not wanting us to see that, a lot of us on the other side of this tube wanted to see her leave, because they're like, well, girl, what you here for? Why are you here? So with that, maybe now that Juan is fired, maybe she don't get demoted. Maybe she stays, being a headliner on Potomac, and maybe now Juan could be at the reunions and and more scenes, because Juan is always working. And she even said she is so glad Juan is not here. So now maybe you won't have that excuse no more. Maybe you won't be able to say, Juan's working now. And I'm not wishing nothing bad on Juan. Like I hope you get another job. I hope you get what you want. You may take this time to reflect on some things, how you can do some things a little different. Maybe you and Robin can get a little closer or something. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't wish nothing bad on him, but it don't look good, because this is going to go to court, because it was SH going on, allegations, SH, it was going on at the allegations that really has Juan name tied to it. So the fact that his job let him go kind of makes me a little nervous, bro. I hope everything, goes well for you guys, but it's not looking good. And Robin, you can only duck and dodge so much. So if I were you, I would still bring it to the forefront on the next season. I know you guys are probably taping right now. Don't be afraid. You know what? We stand behind you when you are down and out, and you bring it to us. Since you're gonna be on TV, we will be right there for you. That's all I'm saying. So don't worry about it. Just if you can, don't try and sweep it under the rug, or duck and dodge and shuffle away from the camera. Just bring it to us and let us in on it as much as you can, especially because it's going to court. So good luck with everything. I hope everything works out for you guys. Moving on to my next story. I don't sing, so if that sound bad, I'm so sorry. If it sound good, I'm so sorry, because you can hear. All right, so my next story is about Miss Jennifer Williams of Basketball Wives and her new beau, Mr. CG. Girl, I don't know who that is. Girl, I don't know who that is. I have no idea who this guy CG is. I do got a picture for you guys, thanks to our people at the neighborhood talk. The neighborhood talk put this picture up a few days ago, and we see Jennifer tonguing down Mr. CG, or CG is tonguing Jennifer Williams down, right? So what I see is that Jennifer Williams is trying to be the new Jenny from the block, because bougie Jen, you always, it's so funny because you always make me think of bougie. Like, I don't know, the way you talk is so, I don't know, it just kind of gets on my nerve. Beautiful, you're a beautiful girl, but your voice gets on my nerve. I need you to put some more bass in it. And don't please stop acting like you guys got to talk like this feminine, real soft talk. We know you don't talk like that all the time, so don't do that. I don't like it. I'm sorry. But I'm not no dude. I'm not your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or nothing. I'm just saying. I just like it better when you put a little bass in your voice. That's all. So anyway, getting back to the meat and potatoes of it. So apparently, Jennifer Williams on the show Basketball Wives from last season was dating Jelani. She met Jelani in speed dating. Excuse me. She met him in speed dating on one of the episodes. It was was a cute episode. We all was pulling for her. We all was loving that Jennifer, found her a little cute boo. I think Jelani's very handsome. Very, very handsome. So I think he's a business owner. So yeah, they have been rocking for a cool little minute, at least from last season. They have been rocking real tough. And then so this season starts, and I think we're probably on episode maybe 5. We're getting to, or somewhere around there. But in the previews of Basketball Wives, it showed her and Jelani, chilling, and then it shows this light up "Marry Me." So, I don't see anybody else on the show that looks like they was getting ready to get married, other than the infamous Jackie, who gets married every year. No kudos to her though, because I think that keeps it kind of spicy. I think that's really cute, Jax. I might have to take that one day, because I just made my 10-year uh my 10-year wedding anniversary. So I like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that's cute. But anyway, so that's the only other person that would marry me. But Doug ain't about to do no big old to-do production about no marry me. That right there looks like Jelani and Jennifer name written all over it. So I'm a little confused. But here's what I wrote down in my notes. So Jen and Jelani officially broke up sometime in the summer of 2022. So I think it said July 2022. We are what now, in March? And so now this has not played out on the Basketball Wives. It actually seems that Jen and Jelani are moving forward, but I think Jen didn't want us to think they were still together, right? So a picture surfaced of Jen tongue kissing this young man who wasn't Jelani. That's the picture I showed you guys earlier. I will bring it right back up so you guys can see it again. So yeah, so we seen her tonguing this gentleman name. His name is CG. We didn't know at the time, but yeah, so it wasn't Jelani. And she made sure to tell us that they have been broke up, and she is happy with her new boo CG. All right, y'all. So yeah. Let me show y'all another picture I got of him, just because y'all can see his face. So this is what he looked like. And y'all see at the bottom who liked it. His boo thing, Miss Jennifer, the new Jenny from the block. Because that dude don't even look like her style, her stilo. But they say us good girls like bad boys. I don't really look at it like that, but I guess, I guess. We're gonna see where that goes and how long they be together, because his post on his Instagram, he ain't been out here this long. I did look him up a little bit with the help of my brother, So Debonair. If you guys are not following him, please go like, subscribe to my brother So Debonair. But he had went diving into CG's thing, and I think he is I ain't trying to put the big guy's business out, but I think he was wrongfully committed, or when it did a crime and was in jail. So he's like, his he about to do his thing about promoting people that been incarcerated and getting out, or something to that effect. Like I said, I seen a picture of Jennifer on his motorcycle, or maybe it was a 3-wheeler, the little Spider or whatever, having a little good old time. So I just feel like she's having fun. Jennifer, I don't know if she want to have kids or not, but if she don't want to have kids and she having fun, go have fun, girl. If you want to have kids, you better settle down, hurry up and get with it. But no rush, girl. Do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Do what you want to do. So yeah, that's all I got on that. So we're gonna move on to my next story. So I just want to give you guys an opinion on the Angela Bassett and Jamie Lee Curtis at the Oscars, and how everyone felt like my love, our baby, our girl, our queen, okay, the Miss Queen, Miss Angela Bassett. Look how beautiful she looks. She looks so royal and regal with this purple on. Oh my gosh, I just love her so very, very much. She's so pretty. Gosh, I'm sorry. I had to, I almost feel like it was Wednesday. The women's Wednesday crush going on right now. But anywho, so yeah, I just want to have my opinion about. They were basically saying that all eyes was on Angela. Of course, she sat front row center, like she's front row center, right? And I did see it live when they announced, for best supporting actress, and she went against Jamie Lee Curtis, whom I'm familiar with, and so the other ladies I was not as familiar, right? So when they announcing these names, and I'm like, oh, Angela Bassett got it, and then they say Jamie Lee Curtis, I was like, what? I was like, oh, okay. And so get ready for it. And then drum roll, Jamie Lee Curtis, and then, they show Jamie Lee Curtis and she throws her head back and she's like, oh my God. And great. She goes up there. She gives this heartwarming speech. I was here for it. Only because, like she said, she's comes from her mother and her father both being in the industry. They never won anything. And it's just, it was kind of cool to see her win, only because I've been seeing Jamie Lee Curtis since like Halloween movies, okay? I don't even watch scary movies no more, but she was in the first and the second one, Believable. Pretty sure. So those are my earliest memories of Jamie Lee Curtis. Plus, I just loved her in a lot of other movies. Like she's got, the one with her and Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think, Arnold Schwarzenegger. That one was funny. But Jamie Lee Curtis is, she's funny. She's fun. She's been in the industry for a long time. She looks great. No, not taking nothing away from her. But the scandal, or what they want to do the next morning, they want to make it all bad for Angela Bassett, talking about, oh, she didn't clap, when Jamie Lee Curtis won. She didn't give her a standing ovation when Jamie Lee Curtis won. How about shock? How about I'm in shock that I didn't win? How about I'm blinking like, make sure that I'm not dreaming, because y'all might have dreamt this before. Like literally, I believe she was kind of in shock, because not for nothing, just the body of work that Angela. I know we don't go on Oscars for the body of work, but I'm just saying, she was going up for Wakanda, right? I mean, for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. And from what I understand, Jamie Lee Curtis movie was mostly an Asian cast, and she won for Best Supporting Actress. They also won for Best Movie. I don't know the name of it. Everything is anything. Anything is everything. Everything is everybody's something. No disrespect, because I'm gonna watch it. I'm just saying I don't know the movies, because I just don't. I barely get to the movies, right? So I'm saying I heard that she wasn't even in the movie that long. So for me, I'm like, wait, what? Okay, because Angela Bassett passed away. You know what I mean? She pushing up daisies in the movie. If you, spoiler alert, I'm sorry if you have not seen it, but I'm saying it was a lot going on, and I just feel like she should have won. I feel like her and her husband, Courtney B. Cox, both was in shock. They did not, smile or clap or stand up. Just, they just was there like a lot of people. And like I said, it wasn't that big of a deal. I don't feel like, I don't feel like she did anything wrong. It was no disrespect there. I've been watching Angela Bassett for, like everyone else, so many years. The first time I think I ever really saw Angela Bassett, and I'm only going by because I seen it recently, was on the Cosby Show. She was a pregnant girl, a pregnant lady on the show, and she went to like the child care center or the center for kids, and she was just part of that particular episode. And then of course, how can we ever forget What's Love Got to Do with it in 1994 when she was snubbed? Now that's when she really should have won the Oscar, period. But we already understand how they do. You got to almost have sex and hump on other people's counterparts that might be not pleasing to the eye, and then you might win. But anywho, I digress. And yeah, and like I said, Angela's body of work, 911. Oh my gosh, love her in that. Just love her, period. She's just a graceful woman that we all love. So I just feel like y'all had nothing better to do but try to come for Miss Bassett and stop doing that because ain't nobody got time for it. Ain't nobody got time for it. Stop trying to embarrass somebody by putting somebody front and center. Like y'all knew that y'all, we not gonna give it to her, but we gonna put her front and center, make her think she getting it. Let's stop doing that to people. That's embarrassing in itself. Quit playing with me. So yeah, I was, like I said, congratulations, Miss Jamie Lee Curtis, on that. But I'm sorry. We really feel like that should have went to Miss Angela Bassett. Speaking of my girl Angela Bassett, let me give y'all my little quick story on her that I one time I ran into her at in the Beverly Center. I was at Macy's in the Beverly Center. That you guys already know I live in California. The Beverly Center is basically next door to Cedars-Sinai, which is the Beverly Hills Hospital, and then Beverly Center is the Beverly Hills Mall. And back in the day, like 90s, early 2000s, when all the stars would come to us, come do BT shows or American Music Awards, any kind of award show, any kind of concerts, any kind of anything. When they came out here, people used to go and come in that mall and just, you would meet. I met so many stars, I will tell y'all later, but this one is particularly on Angela Bassett. And so I'm in Macy's and I'm shopping around, looking around, doing my thing. And, I look up and I see it's Angela. My eyes probably got this big. Like it was probably like binoculars on her, like the commercial, cartoons. You get the cartoons that their eyes get real big and they go down. And, honey, my eyes must have got so big. And what was cute about that is that when she saw me, she saw my eyes get so big. I just said, hi. But I mouthed it to her because she wasn't standing right next to me, but close enough, maybe a rack away from me, and close enough for me to know it was her. So I mouthed hi to her. She mouthed hi anyway. And I was just like, girl, I didn't have nothing else to say. I wasn't gonna say nothing else. She shushed me like, girl, if you don't do this, if you say something, people are gonna come up to me, or please don't come over and ask me, about an autograph or anything, which, I'm not starstruck. I've seen plenty of stars and met plenty of stars, so I knew better anyway. But I was just like, oh my God. So when she shushed me without, shushing me, but I was like, okay. And then I kind of glanced over, and at the time I didn't know, but now I know. But I saw her husband too, Courtney B. Vance. I'm sorry, Courtney, if I don't remember. I think it is Courtney B. Vance. Anyway, he was there too because I, kind of scanned the room, like, trying to play it off like she shushed me. When you get shushed, you kind of look around. So I looked around and I seen her husband. Like I said, what's funny at the time, I knew his face, but didn't know him, like, oh, that's Courtney. Like, I was just like, oh, I know that guy. And I know a lot of people. So when I saw him, I was like, oh, I know that guy. Later on, matter of fact, it was right before when they had their twins and they was going to be like on, could have been after that. But however, I remember them being on the Ebony magazine and they had their twins. And anywho, I was just like, okay, that's what it is. So that's my little Angela Bassett story. It was a cute story. It was cute to see her. I just, like I said, my eyes must have gave it away. My eyes was so freaking big. It was unreal to see her. Some people you just be like, oh my God. So yeah, I was so happy to see her. So yeah, Angela, we understand that, you're still working, and, hopefully, God willing, you get your Oscar, it's great to be nominated, but it's better to win. So we are pulling for you. Hopefully you got some good roles coming up. You always say good roles, so nobody worried about that. Nobody worried about that. Okay, honey. So congratulations again to Miss Jamie Lee Curtis, but Miss Angela, we are pulling for you on your next role. That's gonna be amazing. I don't know what it is. We are, but we're waiting. We're waiting. So you'll get your Oscar, okay, honey? So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna just move on to my last story, and I don't have a picture of it, but that's only because I found out this morning about this last story that I have, which is kind of cool. Kobe Bryant handprint and footprint is at the Roman Chinese Theater in Hollywood. Like I said, I live in California, hence California cutie. But yeah, if you guys have not heard or you guys are young and haven't been to California, we have a Roman Chinese theater. They built a whole mall around the theater. Okay, that's how cool it is. But anyway, the theater is there, and back in the day, all the like really uh prestigious actors, singers, whomever, they all would, get their hands and their feet prints into the into cement, and they, and then they take that block of cement and they put it in front of the theater. So while you waiting to go in the theater, when you come out from watching a movie, you get to stand in, how big whomever, like I know John Wayne had one. The only reason why I really for sure know John Wayne had one is because if you a Lucy fan like I am, you would know that Lucy stole John Wayne and John Wayne had to do it 102 times. She broke it, she stole it, he stepped in it. It was the funniest thing. That's one of my favorite Lucy's. But anyway, getting back to the story. So yeah, so famous people, they signed the date, they signed their signature, and then they put their hand in it and they put their shoe print in it. So you can go and see if your feet is bigger or smaller than your favorites, if they're there, and your handprint. So it was so cool this morning to find out that Kobe did that, and I guess they hadn't released it yet. I don't know what the premise was, why it wasn't released, but the cool thing was that yesterday, I think it was yesterday, they revealed it, and they had a whole revealing on it. The owner, Jeannie Buss, was there. Of course, Vanessa Bryant and the three daughters was there. So the oldest, Natalia, spoke at the unveiling, and she just encouraged everybody to come out and put their hands in Kobe's hands, and to put their feet in his feet prints and stand in his shoes and see what it felt like to stand in his shoes. And I thought that was so cute. It almost made me cry. I was like, that is so cool, because like I said, my dad used to take us to the Chinese theater a lot. And I haven't been there in so long. I mean, I've been there, but I haven't been and put my hands in any of the famous people that are there now. So now it makes me want to go so I can see where he's at, where his hands are and stuff. It's almost equivalent, if not bigger and better than the Hollywood star that you get. You know what I'm saying? People get Hollywood star, the Walk of Fame. Those go for blocks and miles and stuff, and those are cool. But like I said, it's a little different when you get your handprint and you got your feet implanted on these people's feet or on their hands, and you know that they stood in that concrete, and they stood and put their hands in this. You know what I mean? This just gives a whole nother kind of meaning, and I just love that so much. So yeah, if you guys are in the Hollywood area, go to Roman's Chinese Theater. It is on Hollywood Boulevard near Highland. And yeah, go check it out. Go see Kobe's handprint and his feet print and his signature. And it, like I said, it might have the date on there as well. I have a cool story I will share with you guys before I go. When I met Kobe, oh my gosh, this is a really good story. So when Shaquille got signed to the Lakers, the year that Shaquille got signed to the Lakers, my sister is 4 years younger than me. One of my sisters is 4 years younger than me. And I think I was about 24 or 25, somewhere around there. Well, anyway, we go, my sister's friends come all over and they like, hey y'all, Shaquille just signed for 123 million. I'm like, what? Now, mind y'all, I got two children, but me and my kid's father had broke up. My friends, my sister's friends, they don't have kids, and she don't either. So anyway, they come over my house. They all in cahoots. Wow, hey y'all meet Shaq. Hey y'all, anybody find Shaq or see Shaq out? Y'all better get his number. I'm like, okay, so we on the Shaq mission. Boom. So this particular evening, we go to the comedy store. And so it's a gang of Lakers in that evening. It's, I mean, at the time, like Eddie Jones was on the team, and we share our same birthdays. I met him. He tried to tell him my birthday the same day as his, and he kind of like shunned me up. I was like to pull the ID. I'm like, bruh, I said my birthday is the same day as yours. I ain't a groupie, okay? Get it together, sir. So of course he looked at it, was like, okay, you're right, Anywho, getting back, it was like Nick Van Exel. No, Nick might have been in there that night. Nick Van Exel was in there. A whole bunch of them. So anyway, we're there, and they announced that Shaquille is in the building and stuff, and we like, oh, Snoop. So everybody's, antennas is up, right? That I'm with my sister friends. So we, the show is over, and you go to the back. You can go to the back, and there's nothing but pictures on the wall of all the celebrities that have been in there, people that perform there, and their stuff, and the bathroom is back there. So we're mingling and, walking our way to the back. Excuse me, let me drink something. And so we're mingling and we're in the back. And so we're looking at the pictures and whatever and whatnot. And so sure enough, who's walking up behind us while we're looking at the wall? Shaquille O'Neal, right? I'm like, oh my goodness, here we go. So we looking. I'm like kind of the last one at the end by the door where he's getting ready to walk out of. So he walks past everybody and he grabs me. Remember, I got the two kids. And at this time, I'm still trying to work it out with my kid's father, or I think we're going to work it out. So Shaquille grabs me, and I'm like, he walks me through the double doors outside. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I mean, the man is just like, I'm dead serious. I got my heels on in this. I got a hair mess right here. I'm definitely looking up like this. And when he took my hand, I felt like, you put a baby hand in your hand, you be like, oh, the little hand is so cute. Okay, that's what I was looking like with Shaquille's. When I put my hand in Shaquille's hand, it was like, oh, my little hand looks so cute in your big old hand. Jesus. So anyway, I was like, hey, Shaquille. Or I might have said, hey, Shaq. I probably say Shaq. Hey, Shaq. He was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, I'm good. It's like, that's your sister in here. Now, mind you, I didn't even tell y'all when I walked out the door with Shaquille and looked back at my sister and her friends, they all was eyes big as I don't know what. And it was like, and so I walked out and looked back like, girl, I got it. So I walk out like I said, now go back. That's your sister in here? I said, Shaquille, you did not bring me out here to ask me if that's my sister. He gonna tell me I'm kind of shy. Your big ass can't be that shy. You could not be that shy. You could not be. There's no way, bro. There's no way you're that shy, Shaquille. So I said to him, Shaquille, you brought me all the way out here to ask me for my sister. He said, yeah, I'm shy. I said, all right. So I'm going to hook you up. Now, remember, my sister is 4 years younger than me. I'm like 24, 25 right here, somewhere around there. He was going to hook you up. Now, I told you guys there's other Lakers in there. I'm like, cool. He said, I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna go get my. He said, I'm gonna go get my rookie. Your what? What you say? He said, I'm gonna go get my rookie. I said, okay, let me go get my sister. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking rookie, young, too young. But okay, we're gonna roll with what we're gonna roll with because the point was to get Shaquille, the $123 million man. That's what we're supposed to go get, right? 300 million man. We're going to get him. So the goal was met. So I go get my sister. I tell my sister Mel, I said, Mel, Shaquille wants to talk to you. And she, yeah, all googling like, wah! All right, so I take her back outside. Shaquille, this is Mallory. Now, this is Shaquille. You know who brought me? Kobe Bryant. 18, he might have been 17. 18-year-old, bald head, bald everything, baby face, just put his tassel to this side, Kobe Bryant. I'm like, okay. Now, I had heard about Kobe coming to the team, that he was the rookie, that he was 18, not going to play yet. He's only sitting on the bench. Had heard of him. So meet Kobe. He has my hand in his hand. He's like, how you doing? I'm like, he's not as tall as Shaq, but I'm like, I'm good. Here he go, rubbing my doing this to me while he's talking to me. That's a little young thing to do for me at 25. Don't do that. I didn't like it. And I don't like stuff like that, but I wish he was doing like this. You could have did me like this. We could have been talking. But when you rub me like this, I feel like a little schoolgirl, right? So getting back to Kobe, I was like, talking to him. We got to talking for a hot little second. And at the time, Shaquille was rumored to be talking to Arnez Simpson because at this time, O.J. Simpson's trial was going on. So anyway, Arnell Simpson and Paula J. Parker walked out of there, right? They walked out the same way where I was at, but they walked up where the parking lot is because I'm down lower where Kobe is, me and Kobe talking. And my sister and Shaquille had walked away from us. So I guess Arnell and Paula J probably, I don't know if they was like, oh, we so hungry. At least that's a rumor, but I remember. I was like, we so hungry. But the way they said it must have rubbed my sister the wrong way, child. And my sister was like, what? And I think she knew that Arnell was really, had been rumored to talking to Shaquille. So she got mad and like kind of was like, what? And like got on some rah-rah. So I had to go calm my sister down. So I left Kobe and I never got his number. I didn't get his number that day and I didn't talk to him. And I wasn't really tripping because 1, he was like young. 2, the rookie. 3, sitting on the bench. And 4, I got 2 children. Even I think about it right to this day, like even if I would have got Kobe's number, he probably would have been all right. I would have got him sprung and his mama would have really hated me. So yeah, anyway, that is my Kobe story. I met him when he was really too young and I didn't get to pursue the number stuff. But there is a part 2. But I'm going to save it for another day. I do have a part 2 to my Kobe story. Okay? All right. So, yeah, y'all, I just had to hit y'all with that. And, yeah, in the moral to the Shaquille story, my sister did go out with Shaquille for, a little bit. Not go out. She actually went on his movie set. He was doing his movie, Kazam, Shazam, Whoozam, whatever movie when he was doing that movie. This was way before he was married, so don't be looking at my sister like, ugh. Shot. He wasn't with He was not with old girl at all. So yeah. Anywho, yeah. So my sister did go out with him. He was cool. Um, yeah. I know Shaquille. He's real cool. Even though his alias, I will not give it up right now. But Shaquille, if you are watching, I do know your alias. If you want to hit me in my DMs on the IG is California Cutie 310, you can. And we can have a nice little like, what? Who showed what and what? You might remember, okay? So I ain't lying. I wouldn't even call him out if I was lying. So yeah, y'all. I hope you guys had a good time with me today. This is going to conclude my, just a little video that I did just about some things that I just feel like was on my heart to talk about. Like I said, you guys, I am your host, California Cutie, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed yourself today because I really enjoyed myself talking to you guys. And tell a friend if you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed the commentary, if you enjoyed any of the stories that I talked about today, which I hope you did. Share with your friend. Definitely hit the like button. And I already told you guys to subscribe to my channel. If you guys are not following me on IG, I am California Cutie with 2 E's and the numbers 310 or 310. So follow me there as well. And yeah, if you guys want to hit me up on a Cash App, I'm also at California Cutie. Let me put it up just real quick for you guys. Let me make sure. That is my Cash App if you guys want to bless a sister. Not begging, but I watch people on YouTube and I just used to be like, oh man, that was awesome. And then when I found out that you can send them money on a super chat, which I haven't got to that point yet, but then when they put the Cash App up, I'd rather send Cash App because you don't have to wait on it on YouTube land. So you guys want to bless a sister, I would appreciate it. If you don't and you don't have it, no problem. A like is just as good, if not better. Okay, so yeah, that's all I'm gonna talk about today. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Like I said, please, let's just do it this way. Let's just hit us with it. No, I'm not even gonna do it. Just make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. And you guys have a wonderful day today, or evening, or morning, whenever you caught me. All right, I love y'all. Take care.
I love haters, I love haters, I love haters, I love haters, I love haters. Haters make the world go round, I love haters.